that's high.
That's really high.
Is that normal right there?
That's a little higher than normal.
A little higher than normal?
I wonder who made you so mad.
The high bomb. This is a shot you've made famous on Instagram.
For sure.
You're from Thailand.
Thailand, yeah.
So it makes sense. That's where the name comes from. But essentially, we're going to hit a high bomb with the driver, okay? Something that you're really, really good at. And I've seen some of the numbers you posted.
Absolutely.
They're really good. So, first off, let's talk about why should people want to worry about hitting a high bomb?
So the reason I want to hit a high, right?
Mm-hmm.
First thing first, you want to maximize your launch condition, right?
Mm-hmm.
So launch angle and then backspin.
Yeah.
Right. So the more you hit up on it, the less it's gonna spin.
Right.
So first thing first, right? So when you if you look at the long drive guys, they're trying to launch that ball 15, 16 degrees.
Right.
With 1600 RPM of spin. You know?
Right.
They're trying to maximize that launch and have the ball stay in the air for a long time, and that's how
Yep.
you get that maximize distance
Yep.
from whatever ball speed you have. So
Right.
my numbers usually around like 14 degrees of launch and about 2,100 to about 2,000 backspin.
Yeah.
Right. That would be like an ideal number for me.
And so many people that we see, I know, they think, all right, I want to hit it farther. A lot of people say they want to hit it straighter, but in reality, I think you should try to hit it farther because, especially with what you're saying, because you're saying less spin. So less spin, not only going to go farther, but less sideways.
Less sideways.
Right?
For sure.
But again, a lot of people swing really hard at it, and they have a lot of effort. They're like, man, I just don't hit it farther. Is it the driver? Is it this? Is it that? It's like, well, you need to launch it and optimize your launch.
Absolutely.
Which is what you're
You
talking
have to,
about.
yeah, that's the word that I was trying to get to optimize the launch with the correct spin numbers.
Right.
Right. The correct range of spin.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So if you're going to hit this shot, okay, so we know why we're going to do it. So
Sure.
if we're going to hit it, what are your keys if you're going to hit this
So
high bomb?
so first thing first, the setup, right? I like to play the ball position a little bit more forward. Can I just face this way?
Yep.
Okay. So my normal ball position with driver would be a little bit more inside my left heel.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to hit this one a little further, and as I get after it, I want to play the ball a little bit more forward in my stance.
Okay.
So kind of off that, almost
And
off the
that
left toes.
encourages more up.
And that encourages more of that up sweep motion. Right?
Okay.
So I'm going to play the ball a little bit more forward. I'm going to get into a little wider stance.
Okay.
And again, that's going to kind of auto tilt my shoulder to the
Okay.
right, and that's going to again create that upward.
So
Hitting
you
of the
kind of
golf
take
ball.
care, like I see that a lot where people say, all right, I got to tilt back or something, so we say side bend to the right.
Mm-hmm.
You're just letting the wider stance take care of that.
Yeah, I kind of let that wider stance and a little bit of a hip bump kind of take care of
Okay.
that.
Yeah, so you're not making a huge effort
No.
to tilt.
I'm
It's
not
going to
just,
happen.
Yeah, I'm not just going there and tilt my shoulder to the right. I'm
Okay.
going to my wide stance and a little bit of a hip bump.
Yeah.
And that's enough. That's plenty of shoulder tilt for my,
Gotcha.
for the bomb.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. So you get the ball more forward.
ball more forward,
Okay.
wider stance,
Okay.
and that is like the hitting up motion is already kind of built in.
Yeah.
Basically,
Okay. And then as far as swing,
So for the swing, now this is going to sound a little bit counterintuitive, but I want to feel like I slow down my backswing to
Okay.
create a bigger turn.
gotcha.
Okay. So oftentimes I see like people trying to hit it far, they
Yeah.
rush it. They
Yeah.
rush their backswing, they shorten their swing, and then that doesn't create enough distance for enough speed for them. So for me, I want to imagine getting my hands as far away from the ball as they can
Uh-huh.
in the backswing.
Okay.
So that means a complete turn, a full turn, basically.
Yeah. So you're getting it from this angle here. We're seeing you're getting a turn, and that back is fully turned at the target.
Absolutely.
It is.
So I almost want to feel like my left shoulder is going over my right toes
Gotcha.
without moving my head around.
Right. It's
So
just
I'm
a turn. It's not a
Exactly.
slide. Yeah, it's a turn.
Exactly. So I'm going to turn into that right side, get that big arc.
Yeah. And if we go right there, for people out there, if we put it across the shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
that's a big turn right there. A lot of people will just slide back. They'll sway back.
Yeah, that's
and, we'll see a little tiny bit of sway with some people, but they turn mostly.
They turn more.
It's almost all turns. So,
Right.
okay.
I
Then
think you
from there-
you have more room to slide if you turn, right? So you can
Right.
slide a little bit and turn.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Yeah.
cancel that out, right? Basically.
Yeah. We don't want just the turn, though, or
Yeah.
just the slide.
Oh, just slide.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
the,
So,
the number one distance killer.
right.
Right.
Okay. So, all right. So you get it all loaded up back there.
Load up back there, and then from there, the number one key is to get the pressure into the left side
Yeah.
before my arms even move.
Okay.
Okay.
You
So
getting-
before I start my downswing, I want to get left with my
Right.
pressure.
Okay.
Almost like slamming into that left heel.
Yeah, so you're going to get that, you're getting the pressure. We always hear that, ground up,
Right, right.
moving from the ground up. So this is what it means as you're turning back. And that's where I think of, like, here for America, it's baseball. It's, hey,
Sure.
I'm going to throw. I'm winding up, but I'm going to step
You
and
step
throw.
into the left side and then
Yeah,
let it unwind.
Yeah, so then you get the pressure in.
And then from there, I'm just pushing off really hard off the left foot, almost feeling like I'm jumping off the ground.
And you're just swinging it through.
Just swinging it through.
Okay,
That's it.
hopefully you have any thoughts on the way down with the club, or
No, just hit it hard.
just hit it hard?
Yep.
Okay, you want to show us one?
Let's see it. So I'm gonna put the ball a little bit more forward, widen my stance, big turn, get my pressure left, and then just jump.
All right. High bomb, here it
High
comes.
bomb. First swing today.
Well, that's high.
That's really high.
Is that normal right there?
That's a little higher than normal.
A little higher than normal. I was gonna say but it's not like you popped it up or anything. That
No,
thing
no,
was
that
up.
was kind of like in the middle of the face too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
kinda
I guess
pretty
one
launch.
last thing I just think of, because we are hitting off a mat, right,
Sure.
where the tee can't necessarily go in.
Yeah.
Does tee height matter at all? You gonna tee it,
It
up any
is. It
differently?
is. So I would tee it up a little higher than normal. So
Yeah.
if we go down here. So that would be like an ideal tee height, just like
A
3/4
normal
of the
stock driver.
ball on top of the crown of the driver,
Okay.
basically, right?
Yeah.
So that would be like an ideal tee height for me.
And that's high one or just
That's a high one.
high one? Okay.
Yeah, high one. The normal
Okay.
one would be like half a ball, right? So a normal
Okay.
one would be like half a ball above.
Gotcha.
A high one is just like a whisker higher
Yeah, gotcha. So it's not much. It's
Not
just
much.
it's mainly going to be in that setup.
in
that
the
you go.
setup, basically.
Okay, so that's always the question I get is like, how high do I tee it? So
Absolutely.
that's what you do. All right. So, all right, guys, go out. You know how to hit high bombs. That was absolutely roasted, and it was super high. That thing's going to carry forever. So that's the goal, right?
There
Get
you
more
go.
distance. Get to spin off the ball. Learn how to affect your launch. You'll get more distance. And you'll hit it straighter too, which is always a good thing. So,
Absolutely.
all right. So thanks for showing us that. And guys, make sure you check out all the channels down below. We'll link all that. Like and subscribe everything. Okay. And we'll see you in the next one. All right.
Peace.